The South Carolina primary is over, and voters there have picked Donald Trump for the GOP nomination. He received 32% of the vote, a soaring victory over his opponents. Florida Senator Marco Rubio narrowly came in second place with 22.5% over Texas Senator Ted Cruz. Momentum shifted to Rubio throughout the night.
Return to a major story at this hour. One person is in the hospital right now after firefighters battled an apartment fire at a complex in Cedar Rapids. It all happened this morning where it started, 222 Jacqueline Drive Southwest. That's close to Jacqueline and 16th Avenue Southwest. KCRG TV 9's Bria Love has been at the apartment complex on scene for some time. And Bria, tell us what you know at this moment.
Chris, well, the fire started in this white structure here. You can see that it was in the top 2 units. Those apartments are both charred, pretty much completely gone. Cedar Rapids Fire Department tells us that those are uninhabitable at this time. We have some video of that fire earlier. It happened here at the Shamrock Apartments. It basically sits in the backyard of the MAC. Both of those units completely charred, and they're saying there could be a third one that was affected.
The world is mourning the loss of 3-time heavyweight boxing champion Muhammad Ali. He died late last night at the age of 74. Now, Ali was hospitalized earlier this week in Phoenix for respiratory problems. The athlete, known as the greatest of all time, struggled at the end of his life with Parkinson's. It was triggered, doctors think, by thousands of blows to the head during his legendary boxing career. And fans are remembering Ali today for his fight against racism, war, and his boastful personality.
Very much, Britley. Appreciate it. Yes. Well, Iowa today, communities are remembering the lives of 4 people, including 2 Des Moines police officers killed in a fatal crash. It happened early yesterday morning on Interstate 80 near the Waukee exit in central Iowa. The 2 officers were on duty transporting a prisoner from Council Bluffs to Des Moines. KCCI's Kim St. Ange has more from Des Moines.
Witnesses say this Ford Taurus engulfed.
That was KCCI TV reporting. Now, in a statement, both Governor Terry Branstad and Lieutenant Governor Kim Reynolds sent their condolences to the families of the victims. Branstad plans to issue another statement later this week on lowering flags across the state to half-staff. The Cedar Rapids Police Department is honoring the fallen officers on its Facebook page. A post asks people to keep the families of everyone involved in their prayers. It says the department will remember the officers by wearing black bands on badges.
Thousands gather in one small town in southern Iowa to try to keep a memorial that has 21 crosses within it. The mother of former Hawkeye football standout Tyler Sash now believes that her son might still be alive if he'd played another sport instead of making a career in football. 2 primaries for Tuesday as Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, and even President Obama spent the past few days exchanging sharp words now at 2 months before the convention starts.
You're watching KCRG TV 9. Now, from your 24-hour news source, this is KCRG TV 9 News at Midday.
And one note to start off for anyone who may soon be driving on Highway 13 near Marion. A Lynn County Sheriff's deputy tells TV 9 that a 2-vehicle crash has taken place within the hour on Highway 13 close to Cottage Grove Parkway. That is just south of Marion, north of Mount Vernon Road. Viewers tell us the traffic has also slowed down throughout the area. The sheriff's office says that some people are hurt, but they are expected to survive. Cedar Rapids police are trying to figure out who fired a gun on the city's southwest side. Around 7:15 p.m. on Sunday, officers responded in the intersection of 10th Avenue and 10th Street Southwest. Investigators say at least 3 rounds hit a parked car and another couple of rounds hit one home in the area. No one was hurt. Police have not announced any arrests in this case. Police in Waterloo are looking for suspects who they say vandalized several businesses throughout the city. The Waterloo Cedar Falls Courier reports it happened sometime on Saturday at these 7 businesses that you see on the map. They include a bowling alley, CVS Pharmacy, Eye Center, and Pizza Hut. Police say the suspects heavily damaged windows by using rocks or metal tubes and also damaged at least 1 vehicle. Investigators have also not announced any arrests in Waterloo. A couple from Indianola is facing several felony charges for allegedly sexually abusing 2 girls in Davenport. Police have charged 28-year-old April Lincoln and 31-year-old Christopher Myers with multiple counts of second-degree sexual abuse and one count of conspiracy to commit a forcible felony. The Quad City Times reports that court documents reveal the couple repeatedly abused the 6- and 7-year-old girls starting in 2013. The couple could face a total prison sentence of up to 35 years. Police in Iowa City are looking for a man who they say beat up a woman after she turned down his advances over the weekend. Police say this all took place around 2:30 in the morning on Sunday in the 10 block of South Dubuque Street. While responding to a fight, Iowa City police say they found a woman bleeding from her nose and mouth. An ambulance took the woman to UIHC for treatment. Police say the suspect is described as a white male between 5'6" and 6 feet tall, medium build with shoulder-length brown hair. They say he was wearing a black sweatshirt or jacket at the time of the assault. Witnesses told police that he ran east out of the alley near South Dubuque Street. Anyone with information is asked to contact Iowa City Police. An estimated 2,000 people converged on an Iowa town of about 3,000 people this weekend. They were all there to protest an issue of memorial crosses at one city park. Lieutenant Governor Kim Reynolds was among many in Albia saying the memorial will not be moved. Monroe County owns the land that Home Soldier Park sits on, but private money built the monument. Voters even approved the construction. Then Americans United for Separation of Church and State filed a lawsuit to take out the 21 crosses you see here. Jason Summers wants to keep the crosses. One of them honors his father's sacrifice during the Vietnam War.
I believe that we can, and I pray that we change the minds of those who disagree.
Organizers say that they invited anyone from Americans United for Separation of Church and State to attend the event, but they said that they declined. Last August, the same group also held a rally in Knoxville as they wanted to remove a memorial in that city's park that also had a cross. Tyler Sash's mother is questioning whether her son would still be alive today if he did not play football. The former University of Iowa football standout and eventual NFL player died last September. Autopsy results revealed that he overdosed on prescription medication and also had chronic and traumatic health challenges. CTE is often found in athletes who suffer from several concussions. Barney Sash talked with ESPN reporters about her son's challenges with concussions, and she believes that Tyler Sash may still be alive if he had pursued a different sport as a career, such as basketball. Meteorologist Justin Gertz now joins us with a look at the First Alert forecast. Justin, I know we're all waiting for the eventual warm-up, but still watching for any wet weather that may be coming through the TV9 viewing area on this Monday.
Yeah, a few of us probably going to be.
Thank you, Justin. The cooler weather from this weekend also forced some farmers in Iowa to spend a little extra time out in the field to protect the crops. Temperatures dipped so low, we all had frost advisories across parts of the state. In Long Grove, it meant that Pat Durick spent much of his night this weekend outside protecting his strawberry crop. He used sprinklers and irrigation systems to keep his strawberry blossoms moist and to avoid any freezing. That's because one freeze at 30 degrees or colder can ruin an entire year's crop.
It's a pretty exciting time because things are growing and developing, but it's also challenging because you don't know what Mother Nature is going to send to us.
As long as the berries keep doing well, he says that they expect the berries to be ripe and ready around the 1st of June. Warmer weather, though, this upcoming week may encourage some people to ride their bicycles to work in Cedar Rapids. Today, the city is inviting people all throughout the city to participate in a week-long celebration of biking. People can learn more about cycling and also go on rides with city leaders like Mayor Ron Corbin and Council Member Ann Poe. The city says this is an ideal time for people to support the biking lifestyle and get out and try riding.
Cedar Rapids is a forerunner in providing bicycle amenities for cyclists, so bike lanes or protected lanes or sharrows, and that's really important to us because it supports quality of life for residents, and you should be able to make an easy choice to move around the community safely.
Bike to Work Week is a part of the National Bike Month, which is held in May every year. For anyone who would like more information on the events that are taking place in Cedar Rapids, we do have more on our website on this story on KCRG.com. Kristi Vilsack, who ran against Republican Steve King in 2012 in Iowa's 4th Congressional District, is endorsing Monica Vernon for the 1st District Democratic primary. The Waterloo-Cedar Falls Courier reports that Kristi Vilsack will be releasing a campaign ad today in support of Vernon. In the 30-second spot, the former candidate and former First Lady of Iowa highlights Vernon's record to try to build affordable housing for seniors and also a homeless shelter for women. Vernon is running against former lawmaker Pat Murphy in the Democratic primary. That is on June the 7th. The winner will take on Republican Congressman Rod Blum, who has been in for one term in Congress, and that's in the November general election. State Senator and U.S. Senate candidate Rob Hogue is campaigning in Dubuque today. The state senator from Cedar Rapids is hoping to win the Democratic primary in order to take on the 6th-term Republican incumbent, Senator Chuck Grassley. Hogue's meeting with voters starts tonight at 5. That's at the Inspire Cafe in the Millwork District of Dubuque. If you're all fatigued out from the 2016 presidential primaries, they're almost over. Tomorrow, all voters in Oregon and Democratic voters in Kentucky will make their selections. The big final prizes of California and New Jersey are still lurking, but that's 3 weeks off. But now, a new wrinkle in the race as President Obama is slamming Donald Trump. ABC's Kenneth Moten reports. Steamed, grilled, sometimes fried. There's a ton of different ways to cook vegetables, of course, but which way is the healthiest, assuming it's not going to be the fried one here, but we'll show you.